Hey Gemini, it's Brandy from Tori and I Tarot. We're going to do things a little differently, even though this is still a general love, life, however falls in your line. Everyone has a message this time. I've chosen decks that have a lot of colors in them, as it's Thankful November. Okay, pretty much. Alright, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, for November of 2021. It is very important that you hit the like button, the subscribe, the bell, leave a comment. Very important, people. Very important. My people need to participate. Appreciate you. The Lady and the Comfort Zone. And intuitively, I'm going to read what this means, but intuitively, as soon as I just got this, this is like you're so used to taking charge of everyone else. When you get home, you do nothing for yourself. You can't do anything new. You're in a lull. However, we're going to read what the other meanings are. So, the Lady in the Comfort Zone. I always put this. This book is really weird. So, bear with me. It's almost like the Empress in a natural deck, but it's not. This one really does embody, like, every aspect. This is the urge for you to focus more on yourself, take proper care of yourself, emotionally, mentally, physically. Have you begun to neglect your appearance, your physical health? Have you begun to overthink and shifted towards extreme self-criticism without reason? Maybe you've begun to ignore your own emotions and just try to get past them. That's for everyone else. That's what I was feeling. Like, I gotta do this, but I have no energy for me. Yeah, those are cues for you to start paying attention to things that make you feel lack of self-love, self-worth, and value. It might be time to read a good book, make yourself a bubble bath, get a haircut, whatever that means for you. You need your body and soul to align. You're feeling lonely because loneliness is a state of mind. Once you learn how to appreciate yourself and love yourself, like there's no tomorrow, not in a narcissistic ego type of way, but you know what I mean. It takes time, so, you know, you gotta, don't rush that, but these small changes with a lot of dedication will soon begin to experience being more in your present moment, more in your present self. Whatever catastrophe is going on over here, guess what? Probably going to still be going on if it includes another person. Because I think that's probably what they do. There could be a project, relationship, friendship that needs to be nurtured and approached with a lot of care and empathy. And your gut is speaking to you, sending you signals of what's right, what's wrong, and what should invest in further, and make sure to listen to them. Okay. The Comfort Zone, but as you can see, all the colors in these cards, that's why I chose them. It's a whole different deck. Every deck I've chosen over here just for this reading this month, okay? So the Comfort Zone, number 4. If you've been in your hermit's cave, watching too much Netflix, eating pizza on the couch, and made a certain aspect of your life routine, it's a cue to start slowly working up opportunities in life passing you by. You snuggle with your pillows, not enjoying the time outdoors, not meeting new people, but just laying on the couch. Maybe you're busy with work and other duties, responsibilities, which you are. And they've piled up on your back now, and you can no longer, you know, just sit there. It's like creating the reality with your tools that you're given at the time. Instead of coming home and making a microwave meal, it's like make something different, make something fresh, just a couple times a week, you know. Instead of watching television, read 5 minutes in a book, pull yourself out. Like maybe you're avoiding dating. Maybe you're just pointlessly chatting online and not having like a real connection with someone. But you never have intentions of leaving your house to go meet someone or try something. You know, you have to actually interact with people, even though that doesn't seem like a good idea. Like, you can't sit there and complain like you don't do anything for yourself. You're doing something for everyone else, but you never try. And I actually have a lot of personal clients. I have a real heart-to-heart talk with them. How do you expect to meet someone when you won't get the hell out of the house? You can't just go to work and think something's going to fall on your lap or knock on your door, right? And now it's the world of, like, online. And which, honestly, I feel that's good. You have to create, you don't need to jump into anything. You got to get to know someone. That's where I'm going. You have to create an actual dialogue and get to know someone prior to meeting. So, This is going to make you less depressed, less anxious about your life choices. Getting out of your comfort zone is not easy, but this is needs to happen for a while. Because if you don't look behind the closed door, how can you be certain of what's not for you, right? This is invited to face your feelings, your fears, and open the door of opportunity by yourself. We're the only ones that can save ourselves from our own misery. You're stronger than you believe you are. It's the ego blocking you. This is a very strong person, whether you are a man or a female. Very strong individual who gets shit done, but not doing it for themselves, right? All the information for someone else, but not doing it for themselves, however that falls into your life. Just saying. Let's get a zodiac card to see where that may be affecting you the most. Okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please, for November of 2021. I need to relight my dragon sage. Hold. Woo! This thing pops all the time. That's why I like to concentrate before doing it. Alright. So the 12th house wanted to stay out too. And the 12th house is like Pisces, and it's all about imagination, paranoia, letting things run away with you, things you're not wanting to look at, right? It's an area of your life that's overwhelming, and you're not yielding to the ebb and flow of it. Like, you're putting your energy way too much in one thing for someone else, I think, because of the 7th house. That's partnerships, contracts, work contracts. Yeah, this is about the significant partners, business or family, you know what I mean? And that's where you're not waking up. All that tension is going there and not on yourself, and therefore that's why you have no energy. And this is like, you've got to realign spiritually, my friend. Alright, now we're going to get a Rebel deck card. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is already with you? And I can tell you right now, this is about like looking for those pair of sunglasses that are already on your head, but you keep looking for them. Everything that you're wanting to do is actually in the world that you have created. If you want change, you don't have to have a million steps to get there. But I'm going to go ahead and read this. I do know that much. I don't pull this one very often, but it's very beautiful. You hold in your hand that which you see. In other words, the pair of spectacles you've been rummaging around the house for is sitting on top of your head. What you're seeking, by exploring other places, is actually right under your nose. You may not like that idea, because it's more wonderful to imagine there's something yet to find. Of course, there's unlimited creative potential, and always something more that can be. Yet in this instance, it's important for you to know that you already have what you need and what you want. Doesn't mean it's the end of the story, but it does ask you to give up the fantasy that a perfect solution lies in the future somewhere, and ask you to acknowledge that everything necessary for success is already with you. So if you're in that partnership, you just got to work on it. If you're at that job, you just got to work on it. You got to change your daily routine up, like they said, in order to get that umph back for it, right? We're all in a slump. Take a day. This is a good ending, and it'll become real for you just as you stop trying to skip forward to the next chapter and be present in the now, which is exactly what we got in that. From here, it'll naturally happen without the force. It may not seem like you have much, but that's because you're feeling small. And it's a very simple choice to make. If you have a song to begin, email to send, a conversation to have, whatever, that's enough to just start and get the ball rolling. You don't need to make the mistake of believing that what you need is behind you or not yet here. Everything is here that you could actually start with. You just have to take that one single step. I'm trying to take my eyes where it mostly stands out, because it's, what do you need to do for here? For your own benefit. For your own benefit, very, very well stood out to me. This is more ready than you think you are, and more prepared than you realize. And now an angel message, and we will wrap up your reading for November, Gemini. You know how this is for you. You know what this means for you. Be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe for you to admit the truth to yourself. For we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desire and they'll come to you upon an angel's wings. Because you've been giving your attention and everything to someone else's issues, someone else's work, someone else's dream. And then going home and no energy for your stuff because you're just giving in to the TV. You're just giving in to the potato chips. I get it. I get it. I want to crawl in that damn bed right now because women's issues. I want to eat the junk food and take a damn nap. But instead I drank a V8 power drink and I'm chugging through this. You get what I mean. It'll bring you joy eventually. Not overnight, but small changes. And I'll see you later and happy holidays.